Two little golden retrievers started playing as soon as they arrived at their new home. Then they ran onto the little boy. The little boy showed no expression, but he did not shoo the dogs away. Grandma happened to see this. She gestured for the couple to come and watch. When Mom saw this, she smiled for the first time in a long time. The boy's name is Kyle, and he has congenital depression. He does not like to get close to anyone, not even his parents. What is worse, when he does not get his way, he even has self-harming tendencies. His mother is at her wit's end. Her son's illness has placed a heavy burden on the family. Late at night, his mother would secretly cry in her room. They tried everything, but nothing worked. The parents placed their last hope in a rehabilitation center, but a year passed, and there was still no improvement. Until this day, when his grandmother brought back two golden retrievers. What surprised the whole family was that the dog's arrival actually changed their son. This gave his mother a glimmer of hope. Grandma picked up the dog and asked him to name it. Kyle casually said Thomas. That evening, Kyle dragged a blanket into the living room and spread it on the floor. Then he took Thomas from his mother. He came to lie on the freshly made bed.
Bedtime, Thomas.
Such a simple sentence surprised the parents. Their son had not spoken in a long time. The next morning, the father was awakened by his son's noise. Kyle was playing with the dog. This was also the first time Kyle laughed happily. In just a few days, Kyle would also talk to the dog proactively. This made the couple feel relieved. That day, Kyle and the dog were fighting over a toy. He even politely asked the dog's opinion. But the dog, of course, did not understand and just snatched the toy away. So he came to his dad, disappointed. He said that Thomas did not want to share his toys this time, but I believe he will next time. Then he turned and left. Kyle at school liked to play by himself. His teacher asked him to play with the other children, but Kyle did not answer her. However, the teacher was used to it. Suddenly, Kyle told his teacher that he needed to go to the bathroom. The teacher looked at him in surprise. Then he told the teacher that he did not want to urinate in the classroom, because that would make the classroom smell bad. So the teacher took him to the toilet. After he finished, the teacher kept praising Kyle for being very good. His mom and grandma were both very happy when they heard the news. Before bed that night, Mom wanted to talk to her son. Unexpectedly, I saw a heartwarming scene. The dog's arrival brought about a huge change for Kyle. This is something his parents could not achieve. When they woke up the next day, Thomas had grown into a big dog. Although Kyle had changed, he remained distant towards his parents. So his mother decided to take them for a walk by the sea. His mother was concerned about his son's coldness towards her. Sitting there, her eyes welled up. But she always believed a miracle would happen. That evening, Dad and Thomas were playing. Kyle came out of his room. What happened next would move the couple to tears.
Thomas, come to bed. Stop playing with Dad.
Did you hear what he just called you?
Night then, son.
Night, Dad. Come on, Thomas, bed.
Good night, Kyle.
Night, Mom.
All the previous hardships were released at this moment. This little boy has had autism since he was young. His parents tried various treatments, but to no avail. He did not like to talk, and did not like people getting close to him. He was cold to his own family. His mother also quit her job to take care of her son. No matter how tired Dad was from work, he still patiently chatted with his son after getting home. But Kyle remained expressionless and coldly stared at his father. It was not until Grandma brought back the dog that the boy improved. A boy who never said goodnight to his parents suddenly said goodnight to them that day. This made the couple very relieved. That day, when Mom was checking her son's school bag, I found a poorly drawn picture. Mom immediately called Grandma over to see it. Mother and daughter were instantly moved to speechless tears. This was the first picture Kyle had ever drawn, although he has his dog for company. As soon as Mom says something he does not like, Kyle is like a bomb about to explode. What is even more heartbreaking is, he would also self-harm to vent his emotions. His mother stepped forward to stop him, but he wildly scratched at her. No matter how much his parents tried to comfort him, it was to no avail. The dog witnessed this scene. Thomas slowly walked towards Kyle. Strangely, when Kyle saw the dog, he instantly calmed down and proactively went to Thomas and apologized to him.
Okay, Thomas. I'm sorry.
The couple looked at each other in disbelief. They had not expected Thomas to make their son so obedient. To thank Thomas, Mom would occasionally take him out to play. Without Thomas's intervention, she would not have known how to deal with her son's problems. That day, Mom thought of a solution. It is amazing that Thomas can help his son alleviate his autism, so he thought the same could be true for the children at school. So he brought Thomas to school. The children were all very happy to see the dog. They could not get enough of him. With Thomas there, the children were playing happily. This was a joy they would never experience before. And Kyle was not as withdrawn as he used to be. All the teachers could not believe it. That a dog could actually have this ability to heal these children. But good times are always short-lived. That day, Mom suddenly received a phone call saying that her mother had passed away at the hospital. The autistic boy was playing with the dog. Unexpectedly, Mom received a phone call then. "I have to take my son to the hospital after hanging up. But my son is being difficult right now." With no other choice, his mother pushes him to the hospital in a stroller, looking at her deceased mother in the hospital bed. The daughter wants to cry, but she has no tears. Dad tells his son, "Grandma has gone to a place without pain. She will be happy there." The day for my son to go to rehab school is approaching quickly, but Kyle wants to play with the dog. When Mom tries to ask for his opinion, he accidentally hits her. Mom can only helplessly hold him. No matter how much his parents try to persuade him, it is no use. Then he runs straight to the dog and kicks it hard. Seeing her son like this, Mom is completely devastated. The dog whimpered, lying on the ground in pain. This is the first time his mother has ever lost her temper with him. How is she supposed to cope with this family situation? Her own mother recently passed away, and now her son's illness is suffocating her. That evening, Dad gave Thomas some medicine. He told his son that Thomas was in a lot of pain right now. Meanwhile, Mom pretended to be on the phone, trying to arrange for Thomas to be sent away. Kyle realized his mistake. He apologized to the dog and begged it not to leave him. Since then, Kyle would occasionally take it to the beach to play. On Christmas Day, the family sat down to dinner together, but there were no smiles on anyone's faces, because just a few days before, they had experienced a devastating loss. And then Kyle spoke. He said his uncle was like a pig. At that remark, the whole family burst out laughing. Dad also prepared some treats for Thomas. Then he ran outside. No matter how hard the man tried to lift him, Thomas refused to get up. After a hospital examination, the doctor told the woman that Thomas was in terrible pain and could leave them at any moment. "We can only do our best." The woman begged the hospital to cure Thomas at all costs, because in her eyes, Thomas was not just a dog, he was family, and her son's hope. After returning home, Mom carefully looked after Thomas every day. After learning about the situation, Kyle would also stay by the dog's side to comfort him, encouraging him. The couple's biggest fear was that Thomas would suddenly leave them. Their son's autism had only recently improved. What if the dog suddenly left their son? The only thing the couple could do now was to do their best to take care of the dog. The next morning, Thomas jumped onto the bed with his toy in his mouth. This made the couple very happy, so they took them for a walk in the park. In the end of the story, with Thomas's companionship, their son's autism allowed him to call out Mom and Dad. It also helped Kyle understand what love is. Thinking of all this, the mother hugged her son tightly. If Thomas had not appeared, she might not have been able to be so close to her son until now. This film is based on a true story. 10 years later, Kyle's autism was completely cured. Some people see the greatness of dogs in this film. Others see the heartbreaking journey of a child with autism. I see the greatness of a mother's love. No matter how disobedient or strange the child's behavior is, they consistently love their child, never abandoning or giving up on them. Perhaps that is what unconditional love is.